Good day, everyone, and what a wonderful time again on Teenagers Life. Now, I had to quickly drop and shoot this video because of some comments that were coming up on uh, the issue that we have been discussing, which is dressing. We started this month on that topic, dressing, the power inside of your appearance. And so I started getting some questions back from teenagers about why should they dress well. Definitely everything has a reason. Anything that has no reason is of no use. That is why we all have to live a purposeful life. When you don't know the reason why you are alive, there is tendency your impact will not even show at all until you discover the reason why you're alive. So they really wanted to know, why should I dress well? Why should I wear this? Why should I wear that? And as we had been discussing since the month started, and so I said I was going to answer that question. So for all of you who are asking those questions, please just check this next point that I'm going to drop. The first one is, people are watching you. That's a very beautiful one. People are definitely watching you. The fact is, the knowledge of beauty doesn't come from within, it doesn't come from you. That you know that you look so good. Oh, you are this. Oh, you are that. Oh, that cloth is so nice. Somebody told you. Now, don't misunderstand what I am saying. I am not saying that your confidence should be built on what people say about you. Because if you are not careful, it will lead into inferiority thinking and inferiority complex. But anything that is beautiful, that knows that it is beautiful, actually came from outside. For example, there are some teenagers I taught long time ago that don't depend on what somebody said about you. Don't depend on people's comments about you before you feel that you are good, before you know that you are this. Go to the Bible. The Bible says you are a chosen generation, you are peculiar, you are royal. But the fact is, you had to go to the Bible. You didn't tell yourself all that. So people are watching you. You have to be very, very careful. Dress well, dress modestly, and know that people are watching you. When you keep that strong inside of your mind, it's a good reason why you should dress well. The second point I have here is that there are some innocent people who are following your steps. A lot of people wouldn't know that some persons are watching them. I was inside of my house one day and I was watching my children and the neighbors' children do a kind of drama. And the funny thing was, they were practically doing a drama of what we parents do. Wow. And you wouldn't know that they watch you. You wouldn't know that they are following those steps. So imagine if I was a father who speaks language in a vulgar way, who says some things in a wrong way, my children would naturally just do the same thing in drama. And a whole lot of times I might not be there. So there are some innocent people watching you. There are some innocent people who are just following your steps. Oh, because brother Godwin is wearing a jean that is torn all over today, I think I'm going to wear that same thing too. No, you understand? People are watching you, number one. People are following that steps. So, what kind of steps do you want to leave for people to follow? Good or bad? I think you should be the one to to answer that question. Where do you want to lead them to? Do you want to lead them to a positive land or a negative one, when they will remember and say, I wish I never met that brother. I wish I never saw that sister in my life. So please keep it inside of your mind. People are following those steps that you are taking. That thing that you are wearing, and almost half of your body that should be covered is exposed. Somebody feels, I think I should do that too. So number three also is that you might be a public figure tomorrow. And this is a very strong point that people have played with, have taken for granted over the years. And then when it was going to come back in the law of karma against them, they didn't like themselves too. There is a political figure who well known all over the country, but during his university days used to be a cultist, used to be involved in a lot of wrong things. Definitely along the lines he changed, and then when he became a governor and trying to speak to some students and telling them to be good children, to be good to their lecturers and this and that. By the time the bloggers are going to work the next few minutes, they started referring back to the days when he did worse things that he is telling those children not to do. You might become a public figure. You understand? Will you be confident enough to use your past to teach people what to do in the present? So keep it inside of your mind. Don't you want to become a great person? I'm going to be a great person. I'm going to be a great man. You understand? So I should be able to say, once upon a time in 2020 something, I was this, I was that, I was so. You too can do better, because you understand what I'm talking about. You might become a public figure tomorrow. What is now the use of using today to spoil tomorrow? So that's number three. The number inside of that number three, yeah, I even put up scriptural reference to that, which is Esther chapter 2 verse 15. In the book of Esther chapter 2 verse 15, it's a clear one. When you have time, you can go and check it and read it up. It's a clear explanation of how Esther continually, you understand, intentionally was putting up an ointment on her body over 6 months or thereabout, continually for purification, just to look good. And by the time she came out in the public, the Bible says, and Esther had favor in the sight of everyone that looked upon her. I'm sure, maybe, definitely, she had a goal of being a public figure, and I don't really think she might have thought, because there were a lot of other girls too that were in competition with her, even the mounted ones. So you can be a public figure too. Don't just think wrongly and use today's own to spoil tomorrow's own. And then number four, inside of that point, and that's why I'm going to be rounding it up today, is because you should be a positive impact on people and not negative impact. Definitely, you should be a positive impact on everyone around you. Whenever you are not around, they should like, when Mr. Divine was here, oh God, I enjoyed this. Oh God, I enjoyed that. Oh, he used to be. You understand what I'm talking about? Or when Brother Tola was here, thank God he has gone. You understand? You should be a positive impact on everyone around you. You are a chosen generation. You are peculiar. Everywhere you are, you should always make things better. That's a strong philosophy of one of my mentors, a spiritual father, Pastor Femi Bankole, who believes that everywhere I am, anything I do, I make things better. Would you? Keep it inside of your mind, please. Just keep it inside of your mind. There are strong reasons why you should dress well. You have to be a positive impact. So I roll it over once again. The number one is people are watching you. Number two is innocent people that even don't know anything about what they want to do are following that steps that you are leaving back as footprints. Number three, you might be a public figure tomorrow, and if you use today to ruin tomorrow, it will definitely be ruined. And then finally, you should be a positive impact on people around you. So join me next time on another edition on Teenagers Life as we continue to take on the issue of dressing. We continue to treat it because a lot of teenagers and youths have gone so wild in the way they dress right now. There is no priority, there is no, you understand, modesty, and they just feel it is normal, and it keeps getting worse. And we are giving back to children. By the time you be a grandfather, what do you think your child will be wearing? If naturally now it is normal for you to wear pants on the street and nothing is wrong with it, think about it. Africa is a great place. Nigeria is a wonderful place. And you also, you are an awesome person. God bless you. And we'll see you next time on Teenagers Life. Bye.